Hi everybody. It's now Saturday evening. As I'm busy tomorrow, I'm having to plan my meals today for the week, for next week. So after I posted a picture last week of how I did it for £14, I'm just going to run through the kind of checks I do to make sure that I get everything I need for the week. Let's do this. Okay, so I know what kind of I'm working next week, so that's not going to change. So I kind of work meals around that. So in the mornings, I typically have a shake in the morning. So I like to write down Monday to Sunday. I need to give myself two options every single day. So I've got a bit of variety in the morning, so I'm not stuck to the same shake. Okay, now when it comes to the shakes, as long as you're using perishable blitzed fruit, so as long as it's fresh, I mean you can use frozen berries, anything like that, but you can refer back to my recipe guide for the shakes. As long as you give yourself variety, I mean there's over 20 recipes in there, so you shouldn't get stuck with the shakes. Okay, when you're planning for the meals, the first thing you want to do is to see what you've actually got inside your cupboard. It's easy to go to the shop and buy something that you don't need and waste your money that way. So have a good route around your cupboards. There's going to be loads of dried herbs and things like that in your cupboards that are going to add a depth of flavour to your meals that you're going to produce. Okay, so effectively this is just a brief outline of how I kind of plan my meals. And now for myself, time's an issue for me Monday to Friday because of the way that I work my shifts. So it's important that I actually plan this out for myself. So as I said before, I have shaken oats for breakfast. On the days that I have oats, I feel like I don't need to snack because that kind of carries me over to lunch. So Monday, I don't have a snack for the morning, but I have a snack in the afternoon. I have during the weeks I have a hearty soup or a homemade soup that I make just to get in, because I get in just after 8 o'clock, so I don't really want anything kind of laying in my stomach, really, because I don't really do a lot after that sort of time. Now I know that I need to plan 5 dinners and 5 lots of soup, and I need to sort out some homemade snacks too. So here I'm in Asda, in the fruit and vegetables section. This is where your main focus should be for your budget. So when available, you want to be looking for things with a good iron content. So you want to be looking at the kind of vegetables that burn more calories than they are to congest. So things like broccoli is a good one. Spinach is another one. Any green leafy vegetable, you want to kind of get that into your diet in every single meal. Asparagus, broccoli and spinach, check. Carrots, 57p. You just can't grumble. I'm going to be hitting these bad boys. These sweet potatoes are brilliant. Okay, so here's my staple part of my snacks and my vegetable intake for my meals. So I'm now back from Asda. Okay, the majority of the stuff I've just bought, obviously the Juice Plus I didn't, the eggs I didn't buy on this time, and the spices at the back I had already got, but all the fruits, vegetables and the meat come to £13.57p. Boom. Okay, so we start off, okay, it's all about the preparation. Anything that's going to go in the oven, make sure you tin foil your trays up. Makes washing up a lot easier. Okay, while we're doing that, these are going to be the chicken breasts I'm going to use. Organic, free range chicken breasts. Bit of chicken seasoning. Or you can use Cajun, you can do whatever you want to use, to be fair. I'll do a bit of chili powder on mine as well. Bit of extra spice. You want to get these in your tray ready. The worst job in the world is to peel. So everything you need to peel, just get it done and get it out of the way. Okay, so the first job you need to do is you need to put your water on for your brown rice. Okay, now the brown rice is going to take a good 20 minutes to cook. So it's like having a race then. Once you put the brown rice in, you've got a 20-minute race then to try and get as much done as you can. So you want to peel your veg, you want to get all your veg chopped and get all that cleaned down, ready for them when the rice is finished. I will say a good tip as well, when you're cooking brown rice as opposed to white rice. With white rice, it's 1 cup of rice to double the cup, so 2 cups of water. But with brown rice, the tip is to use an abundance of water. So the more water in there you cook, the better your rice is going to be. A great tip as well when cooking brown rice, you want to get as much flavour in that water as you possibly can. So for me, I stuck some fresh chilies, some garlic, just the whole cloves in there. Okay, let that infuse while the water's coming to the boil. You could even put some Kaleo beef stock cubes in if you want some meaty flavour. Okay, 20 minutes later on, so all the veg is cut and ready to go, and the rice is cooked, so we will drain that right now. It's also very important right now as well that you run this straight under cold water to refresh it. That will clear all the excess starch off that as well. That's nicely refreshed now and cold, so you leave that now just to get the excess water off for about 5-10 minutes over a saucepan. The next job, get your Savoy cabbage. All I've done is I've taken the outer leaves off. Okay. Whoops. Okay, simply boil the kettle. Just pour the boiling water over there and let them wilt. All you want them to do is wilt for about 3 minutes. Okay, my lazy take on Sagaloo potatoes. Okay, sweet potato, 2 parts sweet potato, 1 part white potato. Put it onto a baking tray, put it in the oven, salt and pepper, a little bit of fry light for 20 minutes. Okay, the big chicken breasts, we want to stick them in the oven as well. Okay, carrots in a pan. Add sweet potato, water, salt and pepper, boil it for 20 minutes. Okay, Savoy is ready. Drain the water. Okay, your whole beetroot, get them into the bottom of your oven. They'll take half an hour. Just leave them now, forget about it. So, soup's on, chicken's in, Sagaloo potatoes in, beetroot's in, snacks are done, celery, carrots and spring onions. Savoy cabbage is chilled along with the rice. Next little thing, hot pan, a little bit of fry light on there. Sizzle sizzle with the frozen peppers. You don't want no water in there though, so you want to set the water out. Throw in some onions and some tomatoes. And just toss them about for about 30 seconds. Some sliced up radish. Okay, as that's going on, you've got tomatoes and onions browning off there, lovely. Pour in your egg. Okay, in here I've got 2 egg yolks and 4 egg whites. I'll take half the onions and tomatoes and put it to one side for the moment. Okay, the omelette's ready. Okay, once you've taken out the veg, add your lean beef mince. Add chilli powder to this stage. Okay, the mince is browning, so I've blitzed down half a pack of cherry tomatoes in the NutriBullet. Okay, I've added into, where is it? One of these bad boys in there too. Just reducing that down. You don't want a lot of liquid in that at all. Spicy beef, plate it up. Leave it on the side to cool. Our soup's nearly done. Okay, pan back on. Return it on the bed. And we'll just check the chicken. Nearly done. Chicken's about 5 minutes off. This is what we're after though. We're after these bad boys. Okay, at this stage you want to add all that ginger. Curry powder. Garlic granules. Bit of tomato paste. And a smidgen of water. Now mixed in. Adding your potatoes and some spinach. Lovely. There. Soup's done. So, sweet potato curry is ready. Chicken's out, resting. Just put the broccoli on now to cook. Basically what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put all that chili beef mince inside that, wrap up to a parcel. Farm, we've got our rice, our omelette, our snacks, our soup, sweet potatoes, our chili beef wraps, our Cajun chicken, that's our vegetables, our radishes, and our sweet potato curry, and the beetroot is currently still cooking. So what I'll do is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well there's 5 meals there, so the guaranteed meals, and there's a variety of meals. I've got Cajun spiced chicken and veg and sweet potato, I've got 2 curries there, and I've got my 2 chili beef wraps with some vegetables there. So there's good quality meals there, good variety. Plus I also have left more chicken, a load more veg, there's obviously the soup there, loads more of the curry, the omelette, the rice, and additionally I've got the 2 snacks there too. So to pay less than £14 for all of this, it's not bad going, right? On to last week's soup. I've still got the beetroot and tomato soup there. I've also got some fish and some rice in there. There's 4 meals there. So you start then accumulating a variety of foods. So maybe one week you might not even need to do any more foods. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all found that very helpful. Just to recap on everything that was said in the video, make sure when you first start planning for the week, you make sure that you've got enough spices and stuff in your cupboard. It may well be that you need to invest into some, because they can really boost the flavour of the dishes that you make. Also, don't get too stressed with having a massive variety. What I did today was very simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. You know what foods that you like. If you've got a big family, then you can make it just in a bigger bulk. But there's essentially 5 good meals there, plus probably double again for £14. So using the shakes as a meal replacement in the morning really gives me the boost that I need. I know that already. I'm not faffing about when I come home from work late. I don't finish work till 8 o'clock. So I now don't need to get stressed. I know I'm not going to go hungry all next week, and I know that I'm going to have good quality food. So I'll see you next time, guys, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.